Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Tuesday. It is February the 18th, 2025. And I hope you're going to have a good day. I wish you a very blessed day. I have a very busy day. And first of all, remember to keep my sister in your prayers. She has surgery this morning. And I want to thank everyone again for the coffee donations yesterday that are going to flood relief here in Kentucky. I will be working on that today. And like I said yesterday during the roundtable, all money from the coffee, I think all this week and all next week, and if it needs to go further, I will be going to the flood victims. Okay, let's get started with your energy. How are we doing as a collective? Wings wanted Terror of Dreams today. So, because he's dreamy. King and I don't have shows today, but we do have Roundtable tomorrow, which King will host. And then on Friday, I will host, and we're going to deep dive a little bit more into the mysteries of the Vatican. All right. And as a reminder, if you have sent me videos or anything like that, I will get to them as soon as I can. All right, it takes me a little while. All right, we're on a new path and new journey. We're supposed to be going with faith, but some of us are still a little fear of the unknown. Got to trust your intuition. Okay, trust your downloads. In the past, Palace of Pentacles. This is our dreamy state of a heavenly place where financial abundance is not an issue. This is where your dreams have been. Right now, but I'm stuck, Jen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We have to have that P word, remember? Patience. When's it going to happen? There's your fear. I want to start my new path. I want to be abundant, but I'm stuck. In the future, judgment. Now, that's not a physical judgment. Like, shame on you for wanting to be able to pay your bills. It's not like that. It just means something will get your attention and you get the call or you get the message. Something will get your attention. That's your peanut butter moment, okay? A little advice. Wait for the divine feminine to give you the message. Yeah. When Jen shows up on a whim wearing a peanut butter shirt, and if you're new here, peanut butters are a code word for it's go time. So you're just going to wait. Tower moment. Now, I want you to coincide this with what's going on right now. Now, these are life lessons being learned. Tower can mean destruction and chaos and things falling apart. I want you to think back about Fort Knox. Let's see the gold. Where is it? We have to catch these people red-handed. And it looks like Trump is going to audit Congress and the members of Congress, which is even better. And if this all leads to a collapse in the market, in order to go to the gold-backed standard, we don't set dates. We look for markers. These are markers. So we're kind of watching this. We're waiting to get news that these major things have happened. A little further advice, not to worry. The white hats are in charge. This is also an Archangel and Yeshua card for me. Temperance. Oh, there you go. You get Hangman and Temperance today. You're like, thanks a lot, Jen. Can we start over? Nope. This is just having an emotional, spiritual, and physical balance, waiting patiently. Have a temper that is soft and subtle. Okay. Sorry about nudie pics. You know how they are. Okay. So, I know. You didn't want to hear that. But that's where the energy is. Get excited. Keep working on your projects. Yesterday in the chat, if you weren't able to join us, If you need help writing your project, it's free. It's the good AI. You can use chatgpt.com and you can chat with AI and they will write your project for you. And then you can go in and edit, take away, or add to it. Okay, if you need a little help with that. Very simple. Just takes a couple of minutes. All right, your inner sunshine today. I got sunshine. All right. Belief. I am confident that I will achieve my goal. I live in the present and have hope for the future. I believe in my value in the universe. Absolutely. So remember they said stop, smell the flowers, be in the moment, be present. At the same time, planning for your future. And know that your power and worth is important to this universe. All right. Let's start stacking. Here we go. Are we still trying to control the steering wheel? You know, you can control what you can control, but if it's, you have to ask yourself, if there's something going on in your life that you can't control, like the RV, you just kind of have to let go of the steering wheel, let go and let God, and then yell out, look, Ma, no hands. Yeah. All right, here we go. Puzzle piece. We are putting them together. Just like I said, we don't look at dates, we look at markers. Everything is coming together. Yes, it is a challenge, but we are solving this problem. Okay? And if there is something missing in your life, ask yourself what it is and why do you feel that there's a void. Okay? If you've lost a loved one, you have to remember that it may be in the physical void, but spiritually they're always with you. You're stuck in your cage, aren't you? I know, you're stuck. You feel trapped. I don't know what else to do, Jen. I'm running out of options here. We're not going anywhere. We're spinning our wheels. I've been trapped in this cage. Okay, Winks. He said, look around the cage. Enjoy being in the cage. The cage is a different perspective. Okay, what do you need to learn? Is it patience? I know. You're like, I don't want to learn that. Health. If you are seeking doctor appointments, use your discernment. If you feel stuck health-wise, there's probably a missing piece of the puzzle. That's another thing that we don't really have a lot of patience for is med beds and moving along to get healthier. Do what you can in your own control, but you have to remember this is maybe a part of your soul contract. Ask yourself, what are you supposed to learn? All right. Ooh, V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November. We're righting wrongs. We're fighting for the greater good. Put away the differences. Thirst for revenge. Now, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So we don't do that. But we need to remember that there is a plan. And we're righting wrongs. Now, we know that the Alliance Federation, Mr. T, whoever you want to call it, let's just say God will handle all of that stuff, but it has to be in his timing. In the meantime, get your tutus out because you're going to be a ballerina. No, this is just about discipline and, strong focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, maybe your discipline moment right now is disciplining yourself to stop asking when, get a different perspective, and have faith. Like, this is not what I want to hear, Jen. I just work here. Okay. All right. Let's bring out our littles. Not children, but our little decks. Okay, Wings. Ballsy. He wants this one first. And if it sounds like that these are the same old repetitive messages day in and day out, it's because Spirit focuses and gives us what we need to hear it at the time. And if we're not learning anything and we're not being patient, they will just sound like a skipping record. Chair. Take more breaks throughout your day. Handling everything all the time is a trauma response. Ask for assistance if needed. Participate in workshops, gatherings, and groups that add to your inner growth. Now, our collective here can be that we interact with each other all the time. If you are able to get out in public and interact with others and start humanitarian, like I said yesterday during the show, if you buy a $2 taco and give it to a homeless person, that's interaction. That's doing good. Okay. But if you just need to sit in the chair and breathe, and that's all you can get done today, that's okay. We're still smelling the flowers. Okay. Slow down, take a minute, sit in the chair and smell the flowers. All right. We're not going anywhere. Duck. Well, I feel like one with the water around here. But this is about it's okay to trust others. Certain people are placed in your life for friendship and inner growth. Allow others in. Don't always try to fix the problems yourself. Just like here in the reading, if it's not what you want to hear, there's a reason you're hearing it. You got to trust it. Give yourself more grace, kindness, and flexibility. Try not to be too hard on yourself. It's time to move on from the problem you are facing. So basically the sense of this card is it's got to be like water on a duck's back. Some things you just got to let it go. And don't harp on it and pick it apart, because it'll drive you bananas. Okay. This is also a reminder about watching your health. We do the best we can with what we're given due to the crap they put in our food and water and everything else. But this is also about being crazy. Yes, you get permission from Spirit to be crazy. Go bananas, be silly, laugh. Laughter is truly the best medicine, even if it sounds like a cliche. Be silly, have fun, look at the lighter side of life. Listen more, speak less during a conversation. There's something new to learn. Like I said, every time the Spirit gives us these messages, are you arguing? Are you saying, I don't want to hear that. I'm so sick of hearing the same message, Jen. Change it up. I'm not in control of the cards. I shuffle them. I ask questions. Spirit gives us what we need to hear. If you stop arguing long enough, you might actually listen to the lesson. Apparently, some are not. So stop, smell the roses, sit down, take a break. Don't let things get to you and get under your skin. All right? Just stop and listen. Good morning, Lyran. I know. Your brother's outside because he's crazy. He's bananas. All right, we're doing the Calabrius deck. See what these little guys bring us today. All right. Candle in the wind. All right, Elton John. This just reminds you to pray and look towards the lighter side of things. Look for the small dim light, this little light of mine, even if it's a small pinpoint of light of hope. That's what we look for. But the candle reminds us to say your prayers. The Lion. This is your inner strength. 46. All right. Sometimes you got to dig deep and find that little spark that you have. That's your inner strength. That's your spirit. That's your soul going. Listen, I know the meat sack is, breaking down and you don't feel good and you're not in control of anything, but there's an inner strength there, and that's your spirituality. the lamp. This is the hermit's lamp. Remember, he lights our path. The divine creator is in control of the flame size, whether it's a small candle or whether it's a lamp. He lights the path. Okay. Beautiful butterfly. This is about transformation. Changes are happening. Number 8. Okay. And the dragon. Sometimes this can bring out, you can be as soft as a butterfly or you can be as fierce as a dragon. This is also inner strength. Okay. So it can also be mysterious, but remember, you're in equal balance. You are soft, you're kind, you're patient. And then there's other parts of you that are roaring lions and fire-breathing dragons. Sister Deb, please don't burn anything down. You know I love you. But overall, we need balance. All right, so 34, 46, 29, 8, and 26 if you want to do the numbers. Okay. Let's get into the 3D. Possible headlines. They could be personal. Let's try not to do any crazy bad habits, or what's the other one that's in here? Tantric sex and all that kind of stuff. Hey, you do you, boo. But these are normally headlines and gossip and what we used to call tabloids. Seem to be more truth than they are gossip, right? All right. Possible headlines for us. Bank failure. See, these are this tower moment that I'm worried about. Now, bank failure, stock market crash, maybe. Walking into Fort Knox and it's all grown up and they're like, wait, there's echo, there's nothing in here. Could be. Putting on a show. Remember, you're watching a movie. Watch the dramatic effects. So the moment that we realize, wow, they have stolen everything from us, what is going on? Watch the waterworks, watch the anger, watch the Showtime dramatics, okay? Do not take it personal. Just go, kick to the curb. Well, that's what we're going to feel like doing. And if they're going to audit Congress and all of their personal money and where Congress has the power of the purse, and anybody out there that is not in the U.S. and you're listening to this, you have to remember most parliamentary, Congress, or governmental groups that make decisions pretty much have the same base rules and regulations. So if your leaders in your country are doing the same thing, they have stolen the wealth of the people. Watch the dramatic show of, I can explain. It's going to cause them to be voted out. Remember, most governments around the world are going to be either abolished or shrunk a lot. Expect new beginnings. We have to tear it down in order to build new again. Remember, transformation. Number 8 with the butterfly is about transforming into something new. We'll do one more. Doing drugs, don't let all of it make you do drugs now, okay? You can be silly. But this is a reminder that a lot of our money laundering all over the world this is trafficking, and it started a lot with this. They still do this. But of course, they have added to weapons, humans, all of this. Okay? So, whether it's the opioid crisis or whatever, your leaders are behind it. They're paying for it. They want it because they need to subdue you. Are you catching on to their tricks? You guys probably already know this stuff anyway. All right. Okay, Ballsy. He said, no, do Kipper first. Okay, we'll do Kipper. This could tell you some of the main characters that could be involved in some of these headlines. My prayers, thank you, Winks. He says, weather. And I'm like, okay. If you are in the path of these snowstorms or flooding or whatever the situation is, my prayers are with you. Ours will be starting mainly tomorrow, a little bit today, but our wealthy man is back, number 13. This just means that's like an Elon Trump card. So we've got, okay, thank you, Winks. But he's also showing me these leaders who have become very, very wealthy on our dime. Does that make sense? Probably because they've been selling a lot of this and other things. Sudden wealth is number 11. Now, this could be sudden wealth for us. Could be Nasara Jasara coming. But this is also, how did they become wealthy? How did you suddenly have $175,000 salary and now you have $80 million? Okay, so these are some of the things the audit of Congress around here will be happening. Great fortune. So they are focusing on money right now. Okay. Mature woman. Thanks a lot. That's not an image I wanted to see, Wings. They're showing me Nancy Pelosi, stock trades, insider work and dealings with information that the public does not have privy to. So that's what they're showing me. They're going to look into all of this stuff. Doesn't shock us because a lot of that's headlines, but they're saying pay attention. Yeah, it's going to come to light. All right. Let's do a little future predictions to add on to it. So get your popcorn out, it looks like. Enjoy the show. Watch them squirm. And now if you're a Q follower, then you'll understand a lot of the current or the deltas that have been coming up, or now comes the pain. Now, we've had to go through our pain, price inflation, dealing with 4 years of the old man in diapers and all of that. But now comes the pain for the people that have put us through it. Okay. Trains and transport. This has been a busy card recently. Now, they're showing me that Trump is still looking into that high-speed rail system that keeps all that money laundering system out in California that they've been doing. But they're also showing me underground subway systems, like in New York City. Pay attention. If you are there and use a subway, even if you're in another city and you have subways, keep your head on a swivel, because they're going to need a lot of false flappy things to get people's attention away from their guilt. And that's how they do it. They cause tragedies. And once again, thank you, Wings. He showed me, we just had another plane crash. It happened in Toronto, Canada. Plane flipped upside down. I don't have all the details yet, but prayers for those people. And, it's just sad. Okay, but something's coming to light out of this. And remember, pray for the people that are involved, but also learn and accept with grace that these are soul contracts. Heavy burdens. Okay. Yeah, okay. He's still showing me, he talks a million miles a minute, but I understand him. He goes, you might want to stop and explain what you mean. When I say that they show me things, Wings and the team, my spirit guides, they play things in my head like a movie. Scary thought, right? Echo, shut up, Wings. And that's him. They show it to me in my head like a movie. So they show me clips, they show me news feed, they show me newspaper headlines. That's how it appears to me. And then I just translate it to you. Does that make sense? So if you're new here and wondering how or why I say they are showing me. So heavy burdens is more for them. This is going to become a heavy burden to politicians, Hollywood, the people that claim to be the elite, but they're really not. But this can also be a heavy burden for us because we still have to have the patience to sit through this crap. And it will be a heavy burden on our heart to find out how corrupt and evil these people really are. Okay. But we do have a solution to the problem. Okay, first of all, God. Second of all, God sends the right people to fix the problems if he wants to bless his people. Now, if it's in the form of Trump, fine. If it's in the Trump of Elon, fine. I have to trust God because I don't trust mankind as far as I can throw him. Nothing personal, but I think you get what I'm saying. Support role. There's a lot of divine feminine energy there. Yeah, the supporting roles. Thank you. He's showing me Tulsi Gabbard and who's the other? I have her face in my head right now, but I can't think of what's her name. Tulsi Gabbard and the other Christy Nome. Thank you, Wings. They're showing me powerful women in supporting roles that are going to bring a lot of this to light as well. Okay. Okay, what do we have left? Oh, our buddy. We have to do our buddy. A couple buddies. Another headline. Thank you, Wings. I was looking at this card, and in the background, it kind of looked like desolate farmland almost. The CCP has been buying up a lot of farmland. Don't get me started on Bill Gates. But right now, the CCP that's the Chinese Communist Party, have been buying up a lot of farmland, especially around our military bases and forts. And Trump came back and said, no, we're taking it back. So this is good. That was a solution to the problem. You can't have it. And he does have the executive right to play that card because it affects our national security. So that's an executive branch order that he can do. Nope. All the land that they bought up, the solution was, nope, can't have it. They continue to give me downloads on these readings for hours after I do them, and I would have to come back and do a second video to give you all. If there's something important, I'll mention it on the show or something, but it keeps coming. Mr. Sandpiper, be playful. He's back today. Number 51. Remember, go bananas. Have a little fun. Be silly. Oh, now we're an ant. Look at the little puzzle pieces. See the puzzle piece? Spirit's beautiful. All right, so this is just about time to collaborate. If everybody brings a piece of puzzle to the party, eventually we'll get it all put together. Are you one of them people that only puts the border together? Mm-hmm. But this is working together as a collective. There's so many moving parts and moving pieces to this whole movie that's in the public, but there's also, we each have an individual puzzle piece that we bring to the collective. Let's make sure that we're all in alignment and balance. Number 49 is the rabbit. It's rabbit season. Yeah, Wings is showing me Alice in Wonderland. More rabbit holes, shall we? But it says now is a lucky time. There's this, the lucky rabbit's foot. It's a good thing. Okay, well, whether we're in a white rabbit hole, whatever, this is a blessed time. We chose to be here. We were honored and to have permission to be here. Let's enjoy it. You're like, I'm not having too much fun, Jen. You got to learn to stop and smell the flowers and be in the moment. Do you know how honoring it is to be here in this time? This is an amazing time. To know that you're not just a plain old rat running a rat race and you have no meaning. It's been that way for generations. God chooses his strongest warriors to be in his toughest battles. Feel honored. And if you're having aches and pains and all you can do is complain, well, I'm a warrior, I can't do nothing, I don't even feel good. You know how to pray, don't you? Prayer warriors have a very strong role right now. Your angel of abundance advice today is cooperation instead of competition. That's right. Working together with all those working pieces. We work together as a collaboration and a collective, not in a competition to see who is better at what, who has more spiritual gifts, who has more money. If it's always a pissing contest, we are never going to be able to get anything done. Okay? What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. There's a humanitarian. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. I want you to focus on the beautiful world that we're going to create. How amazing is that going to be? But if we're going, well, Jen's doing this, but I wanted to do that, and she has more, or King, and King doesn't let me in his group, or whatever the situation. We cannot go at it like this, or we'll never get anything done. We will not be comparing ourselves to each other. Okay? All right. Let's math. This video is already getting long. All right, bossy. Spit out there. That's number 120. What is this? It almost looks like a yin and yang. I think it's a zodiac. I just can't remember what it was. Look, our headphones. Another zodiac. And our maple leaf. Well, one of the things is no. Okay. All right. No to the competition, right? 108. Let's start with no. It just means no. I mean, it's simply that. Meaning, not right now. Thanks, Wings. Great. That's part of your why you feel stuck in a cage. Mm-hmm. All right. Not all the pieces have been brought to the puzzle board yet. And so we can't say, all done. Oh, no. No, it's not time. 120 is the Cancer sign, and your affirmation for that is I feel. You can say, I feel frustrated. I feel tired. I feel in pain. Say it, but those are the words that you're going to put out into the universe, they're going to come right back to you. Say, I feel, you can say, I feel hopeful. I feel amazing. I feel giving. I feel loving. Try to flip them to a positive. And then, no, you're going to fake it till you make it. No, I feel grateful. I feel grateful that I woke up today. I feel grateful that I'm in this beautiful collective. I feel grateful that I have an amazing divine God. All right? You got to think more along that line. 128 is the Pisces sign, and the affirmation for that is I believe. I believe I am worthy. I believe I am loved. I believe I am abundant. Okay, these are the things you need to say to yourself. 71 is our maple leaf. Autumn, shedding of the old, transformation. Remember, we've had the tower moment today. We've had the butterfly today. This is a transition. We're in a transition phase. They're not always fun because not a lot happens, but you have to get rid of the old or we're just going to go right back to where we started. 51 are your headphones, and that listen to some music. Music is a universal love language that whatever it is to you, that brings up your energy. And maybe you just need to muffle out the noise. Maybe you don't want to sit and listen to the political junk going on. Tune it out. Go meditate. Go pray. Walk with nature. Whatever that is for you, it's very personal. Okay? All right. So those are your tokens. Numbers 108, 120, 128, 71, 51. I got a lot of 8s in here. All right, let's do some button. Who got the button? Oh, I'll give us a bunch of them today. Our giraffe and claw thing is back. Depends on what you look at. I like to look at the giraffe. Number 18. The bear is number 10. Look, it's Care Bear. Tender heart. 14. What is this? Dueling hearts? Kind of looks like that. 76 is, looks like a vine. Ivy vine. 17. Funny. 17 is the clock with angel wings. It's like tick tock. Be patient. That's temperance. Our unicycle's back. 73. And oh, wow, they're being bossy today. Look, you also have no, and no. That's number 66. Hang on. Divine Spirit says no. I think I'll make that the headline. No. And you're going to go, what? Yeah. All right, let's start with the giraffe. Tall, dark, and handsome. Stranger in your future. Wow. Okay. Tall, dark, and handsome. Okay. Aren't you cute? Wings guess that'd be me. Okay. He tickles me. All right. Number 10. He's our tender heart bear. It's okay to bare your heart. Open your heart. Well, yeah. Open your heart to... You can guard it because we use our discernment around people, but open your heart. Don't be a recluse. You're like, you don't even like people-y, Jen. I people-y when I need to, and I like people-y that I can share the same energy with. Let's see. But humanitarian-wise, I love everybody. I want to help everybody. I think people would be a lot nicer and easier to deal with if they were in a more secure place. All right, 14 is this funky little dueling heart thing. X hearts is what it's called. Kisses of love, mirror image. X marks the spot. Interesting. I don't know why they just showed me Fort Knox. What? Okay. X marks the spot. All right. 17 is our little clock with angel wings. Time passing very fast. And you're like, no, it ain't. It actually is. Yeah, it does. Time flies. Okay. 73 is our unicycle. This is always about working hard to stay balanced. And it also feels like you're spinning your wheels. I get it. How long can you stay on it? Well, first of all, I'm not even getting on a unicycle. But try to remember your balance between the physical and the spiritual and emotional, okay? 76 is this funky little vine, ivy vine, holding on tightly to something and being clingy. Remember, if you can't let go and let God, you're not really cleansing yourself out and letting go. You can call it karma. You can call it a curse. I don't care what it is. You've got these attachments and cords that can grab a hold of you and wrap around you like a vine, and they can prevent that kundalini from opening up and tighten down your chakras, and your aura can't grow. And Jen, you're talking and stuff I don't understand. I get it. But if you're being choked out by something because you won't release it, ask yourself why, and then contemplate doing your forgiveness, okay? Because thanks, Wings. He goes, because as long as you're doing that, the answer is going to be no. And that was number 66 is no. So you have 2 no's. There are certain things that Spirit wants us to accomplish before they agree and give us a yes. Okay? All right, guys. That is your reading for the day. I hope you get a blessing out of it. I'm sure I'll probably continue to get downloads for hours, but you got the gist of it. They tell me the important stuff right away. Like I said, no show today. I will be doing what I can to assist and round up some things for flood victims. Okay? All right, guys. Until tomorrow, you all have a blessed day. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.